Hi, I'm Dr. Sheehan from Sheehan Natural Health Improvement Center, and today we're going to talk about the don'ts of adrenal stress. In other words, if you want really bad adrenal stress, or if you already have adrenal stress and you want to make it worse, these are the things that you should do. No, I'm just joking, don't do these things. Number one, push to exhaustion, okay? I tell my patients, pick and choose your battles, one thing at a time. Easy does it, day by day, stuff like that. If you don't have to push to exhaustion, don't do it, okay? You'll have time in the future if you need to, okay? Number two, a big one, cut down on the sugar, caffeine, and junk food, or better yet, cut out the sugar and junk food. I'm not totally against, the problem with caffeine is people learn to live on it. Like people come in and say they drank coffee all day, that's too much. But I mean, honestly, I drink a little bit in the morning, a little in the afternoon. That's not gonna kill you. It's that when you rely on it. So why don't you just cut out the sugar and the junk food? Number three, a person with adrenal stress cannot skip meals. I had a person come in yesterday and she had an increase in symptoms. And I said, how many meals are you eating? I just knew. I was just like, I knew her and I knew what she was gonna do. I said, how many meals are you eating a day? And she goes, well, I have one, but then I have bulletproof coffee the rest of the day. That was a fail. She was much worse. So I said, start eating 3 meals a day, but go by our dietary guidelines. And so actually today she said she felt better already. So number 4, do not stay up late. Get in bed by 10 p.m. Okay, melatonin production, I think the height of melatonin production for adults is around 10 to 11. And that's basically what helps your body heal. You want to make sure that you're in bed by that time, okay? So get in bed before 10. Do not stay up late. 5, do not wake up early, okay? Some people wake up really, really early instead of waking up when their body tells them to. They don't get enough sleep. Your body heals when it rests, okay? So do not wake up early. Sounds like I'm teaching people to be lazy here, but no, really, this will help you heal. You can use that as your excuse. Number 6, don't eat foods that you're allergic to. I always tell people when they come in and it's obvious that they have adrenal stress from either questionnaires, nutrition response testing, or both together, stay away from the foods you're allergic to. We have a way of testing in our office which foods that you're sensitive to. However, if you have any doubt, what you do is you cut out the junk food, you cut out the sugar, the refined carbohydrates, the grains, and then the dairy. It's almost always 1, 2, or 3 of those. So just stay off those things, okay? You can look on our website for all sorts of substitutions to those. Number 7, cut out the soda, coffee, alcohol, and juice, okay? We got sugar, sugar, and sugar. Liver damage, liver damage, liver damage, okay? And then coffee right there, it just has caffeine. Like I said though, if you have a little bit in the morning or a little bit in the afternoon, that's not gonna kill you, especially if it's organic coffee. It's just that if you live on coffee. Some people come in, I've had people come in and they say I have five pots of coffee a day. That will cause problems, okay? Don't do that. 8, making others responsible for your health, okay? Whenever you put yourself into the victim mentality and not being responsible, okay, that'll be very, very stressful to your adrenal glands, okay? Now I know that we can't take responsibility for everything, and we shouldn't, okay, because not everything's our responsibility. However, you take responsibility of those things that are your responsibility and leave the rest to the other people, okay? Number 9, stay away from people who steal your energy. You know those people, if you're very aware in your daily actions and you get near somebody and afterwards you feel like you gotta take a shower, try not to deal with those people too much, okay? Usually when I say this, people who steal your energy, and there is somebody in your life like that, people say, I know exactly who you're talking about. Stay away from those people. Number 10, taking care of everyone else, okay? A lot of moms kind of fall into this. I mean, it's great. You know, I love the fact my mom took care of me and everything like that. But in doing so, if you neglect taking care of yourself, okay, not only are you kind of showing them, okay, like an example, like later on in life, this is how you take care of people by not taking care of yourself. You don't want to do that. But also, if you're not taking care of yourself, you know, other people might not be able to, okay? Number 11, feeling bad about taking care of yourself. Some people actually feel guilt for this. Don't feel bad about taking care of yourself. Number 12, excessive seriousness, okay? There's a saying, it says, beware of the humorless, okay? Whenever you talk to somebody and they don't have a sense of humor, usually that's a person that's, very serious. They're under a lot of stress. You spend a lot of time around them and you're going to get stressed out too. So excessive seriousness, learn to be lighthearted, okay? The grind. If you feel like you have to go back to the grind, okay, figure out ways that you can make life easier on yourself, okay? You could do a whole video just on that and write a whole book on how to avoid the grind. But the grind really does grind us down, okay? Number 14 is one thing that people don't realize, that excessive or aggressive exercise or excessive exercise, if you work out too much, you will deplete your adrenal glands. I had a guy come in one time and he was exercising 4 hours a day because he was preparing to go from one rim of the Grand Canyon to the other and back in a day. And he was running in like 3 weeks and he was like, you gotta help me, I'm exhausted. And I said, well, how much are you working out? And he said, about 4 hours. And I said, 4 hours a week? That's not too much. He said, 4 hours a day. I said, that will do it. And so you have to, especially if you're not working out already, there's a gradient. Gentle exercise first, moderate exercise, then intense exercise over time, okay? You've got to work with your body. Work into it slowly, okay? I got away from running for a long time and I've just recently gotten back into running, but I only run a mile, maybe 2 at a time, and I only go like maybe 4 to 5 miles an hour. Break into it slowly, okay? Everything slowly. I've had patients come in before and they can barely walk, okay, because they're so out of shape. And I say, can you walk to the, where you pick up your letters? What's that, the post box? Anyway, go to where you pick up your letters at the end of the driveway. Can you do that? And they'll say, yeah, I can do that. I'll say, go ahead, go get your letters and come back. And then at the end of the week, they'll say, I did that every day. I'll say, well, can you walk to the end of the block? And they'll say, yeah, I can do that. Pretty soon, they can walk half a mile, 2 miles. I have one patient, she's up to 7 miles a week, and she could barely walk through her driveway before. So work with it, okay? Number 15, I see this a lot when people come to see me from other practitioners, is they're on too many supplements. If you're on a lot of supplements, it usually means that something is being missed, okay? And your body can only take a certain number of instructions, and it sees supplements as instructions. If someone puts one supplement in for this, one for this, one for this, one for this, the body gets confused. It's overwhelming to the autonomic nervous system, okay? And it'll actually cause stress. Number 16, I might catch some flack for this, but not properly bioidentical hormones, proper prescription of bioidentical hormones, can really help with adrenal fatigue. But what I have found is doctors, they don't look for the cause underneath dealing with lifestyle changes. Okay, they don't look at diet. I've had people come in and I'll say, what did your doctor mention about diet? And they'll say nothing. And then they just go give them hormones. That's a way to keep people dependent on bioidentical hormones. And there's a little bit of controversy about it. HRT, hormone replacement therapy, was shown to kill thousands upon thousands of women. And they're saying that bioidentical hormones are safe, but I would like to do, if you're going to prescribe them, on the minimum, okay? You don't want to prescribe a whole lot. You want to fix the lifestyle factors, the diet, any kind of things, any vitamin and mineral deficiencies, stuff like that, food allergies like we were talking about. Fix those first before you get bioidentical hormones or take them, especially if you're taking them over the counter. There are certain ones that I won't mention by name, but they're over the counter. I've seen people come in and they were totally toxic with them. By salivary test or blood test. So they can be kind of dangerous. So anyway, hopefully this helped. If you like this video, look down below. There's a subscribe button. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also in the drop down box, there's a link to our website, our Facebook page. There's some different health questionnaires. Feel free to leave any kind of feedback. And thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.